Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a while since I did a setup for my Go Live. So today is day 22 out of 30 of our Go Live challenge. However, I wasn't able to do the actual topics for the past 2 days. I was just doing some accountability Go Live. So now I'm going to quickly go over those two topics that we had for day 20. So the topic would have been from side hustle to full time. So we're gonna talk about the three fast growth strategies, and then turn your part time passion into a full time paycheck. So I'm not gonna take too much time introducing myself. If you haven't known me, I'm Gadilin. So now the first part, so the first one is niche down and double up. So for the past 2 weeks we've been talking about this, diba, niching down, niche down, and scaling up. So what it means is that you have to focus on what's working. So when you're trying to scaling up or changing your part-time to full-time, diba, you have to focus on what's working. What are the things that works out in your business or in the hello Kuya Michael, Ate Jen, and Ate Angela. Oh my gosh, good my viewers. So yeah, that's what you're gonna focus on, di ba? Kung ano yung patok, di ba, in Tagalog or in slang Tagalog. Number two in that category is drop distractions. So um like number one says focus, focus, focus. So by this you have to di talaga ako nag-French kuya, ginagalingan. Drop distractions. So make sure you pay attention to what you're doing in order to be successful in scaling up and doing your side hustle as a full-time career or passion, diba? Go deep, not wide. So this is very true. You shouldn't go everywhere, diba? You don't have to make your circle very big. You just have to focus on those people, customers, audience who really are interested in what you're doing. By doing that, you're gonna see more success because you would work with them, and then yeah. So I'm just trying to go over it really quick. I might not be making sense, but you can always ask me questions afterwards. And then number two strategy is use tools to save hours. So this would be using ads, diba, online, or radios. That's like the old way, or templates, schedulers, diba? You can use all those. And then you can also hire help when it makes sense. So that means getting professional advice as opposed to just doing it on your own. So that's what automation means. So buying back your time. And then, okay, what's the last one? Hire help. So I said that. And then the third strategy is post, build, and make. So by doing this, all you have to do is get loud and get seen online, diba? So you want to be seen by everyone na yung gusto mong customers mo, diba? Audience mo. So post consistently. Maybe me, I'm not so good at doing this, but it's in the works. Build relationships. So that's one key thing that you need to do, diba, when you're trying to make your passion into your full-time career. Uh, make your offer impossible to ignore. So make sure that what you offer is something that would interest and put solutions to your audience's problems, diba? And then so that was it for that. That's super quick because today is supposed to be just a recap and Q&A, but since I didn't go through this the past 2 days, diba, I have to go through it today before I do the recap. So day 22, which is today, how to stay consistent and motivated. So one of the key problems. Hi, Ate Roslyn. One of the key problems of not succeeding in a business or not being able to grow is burnout. That's one of the most common reason why businesses fail out there. It's not because you lack money. It's not because you lack education. It's not the other thing. It's burnout because you are pagod. Ano nga bang pagod? Pagod. And build unstoppable momentum. So we're gonna try to avoid this, diba? So here I already talked about it, but reason businesses fail, it's not money, it's burnout. So people quit too soon, not because they can't, but because they stop showing up. So how can you expect yourself to succeed, diba, in your business if you haven't really tried? If you stop when you had struggles, if you stop when challenges came onto your business, diba? You have to keep the momentum going. So find ways to get motivated or go back to your why. We're gonna talk about it, I think, in the next slide. But um, yeah, the next one here. So this is what you can do: build real routines. So ditch hustle culture. So the last minute last minute habits, diba? You have to think, you have to plan. We talked about planning in the past few days. You have to be realistic. So create realistic, repeatable habits, and then consistency beats intensity. So even if, let's say, one day you're very intense, you're very intentional, diba? It won't beat the consistency because you could be not feeling well one day and you don't want to do it anymore, but just keep showing up and just say hi, diba? That's consistency, that's showing up. But if you stop halfway through and then expect that you'll get uh, results after that, then that's misleading. I know that for a fact because I was like that before. um, Motivation is not equal to discipline. So discipline is what's important, diba? Discipline is like the consistency. So they could equal the same thing. So when you have discipline, you do things consistently. You do things on a daily basis even when you don't want to. So motivation fades, but discipline doesn't. So if you have discipline, it will keep going until you've reach your goal, diba? Your why keeps you going. So make sure when you start something, you have that why written somewhere or engraved in you, diba? It will make you keep going. Write it down, revisit it daily. And then just final thoughts about those two topics, diba? Don't wait to feel ready because now is the time. When you're thinking of doing something for yourself or your family, now is the time. Show up. I'm just gonna finish this. Just show up, even if you don't want to. Show up anyway, and then stay positive. Do not quit. And then lastly, if you're ready to scale up, like I said earlier, you focus, you systemize your business, show up, and then full time is totally possible. Only if you actually work on it, diba? Put the effort. If not, then don't even dream about it. Sadly. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the past week's recap since there's no questions. Today is supposed to be a question and answer portion about the past few weeks, but we haven't really had any questions to answer. So today, the recap. So day 15, the secret to your first online sale. So it's not about fancy funnels, it's about connection. So you want to connect with your audience, diba? I think I have the slides here. You want to connect with your audience and have that common grounds. People buy from what they trust, from people they trust, and things that they trust too, of course. So you want to be relatable and trustworthy. And day 16, use your journey to attract customers. This is about storytelling, diba? When you're trying to sell something, you have to share. Well, you don't have to, but At least share something that your audience could relate to, could learn from, diba? Why you started, what you've learned, what did the business or what were you doing um, resulted to, diba? Your journey builds credibility, so this is very true. Day 17 is social media that sells. So don't just sell, story tell. Content that connects is what converts. So again, it's going back. It's the same idea, the same topics, di ba? Like yung how do I say it? Yung sense. They're all about connecting to people, to audiences. And then day 18 is build trust and authority. So I said it earlier again, show up consistently, teach, give value, be honest. Let people see you before they buy from you. So this is another key to building a business that's successful, diba? You have to you have to have people who could see you and then trust you and then buy or support you, diba, in the long run. So that's day 18. Day 19 is about active and passive income, which could equal to your freedom, diba? This is one of our goal, freedom, buying back our time, having more time for ourselves, for our family, and the things that are important for us. So active income are they could be services or coaching, like in person or even over the phone remotely. Passive income are digital products or what we call affiliate marketing, also, or services that are offered online through automation, diba? Those are passive income. They could also be real estate, stocks. Those are the things that make money for you even when you're asleep. So, like we said before, start simple, stay real, keep showing up. You could be messy, but you're gonna learn from it eventually, diba? So you don't have to be super neat when you start. I'm still in the starting phase of building my business, so I am very messy. I'm everywhere. Life happens too, so it's not a straight line. There's always a setback. Don't get discouraged. Of course, it's normal to have struggles, but you have the power, the capacity to go through it and then keep going until you reach that dream, that goal that you want to achieve. Diba? So I think that's it for our slides. I'm just under 15 minutes, but I'm happy to be able to keep on track again, go over all the slides, all the topics that we've been scheduled to do. I've been busy for the past two days, but nonetheless, I was able to do my accountability go live. I call it, diba? It's about consistency. It's when I don't feel like doing it or when I'm too busy, diba? It's not a reason for me not to do it. I showed up, diba? So that's the point of this uh, go live challenge. Go showing interest, I would say, showing ano pa ba yun? Giving ideas, giving lessons, giving topics that you could relate to. Kasi kami, tao rin naman kami. We're also people who are just sometimes full-time workers. Not all of us in the business are ano ba yan, yung full-time. Full-time. Where a lot of us are part-time business owners, but nonetheless, I know one day we'll succeed also, and then you'll see us doing it full time, like a lot of the pioneering members of this business. But if you are ready to scale up, if you are ready to find change, if you're ready to do something that's outside your comfort zone, feel free to like comment or messages privately, and then we can help you get through it. Well, it doesn't even matter if you're not interested. You can always ask also, because we're not professionals, but we have trainings that could be helpful for you. We cannot give you the training, of course, but if we could be of help with anything that would probably possibly um, push you or guide you through the path that you want to go, diba? We could share that also. We could share experiences together. But that has been 15 minutes. Thank you again for hanging out with me. For those who have left reaction, comments, I know it's been over halfway. So now we have 8 more days. I don't know if I'm getting better, but anyways, I'm doing it anyways. Diba? I'm being redundant sometimes, but accountability, consistency, that's one thing that we learned from doing this Go Live. Doing what we want to do, doing it even when we don't feel like it, or even when we look weird, diba? We sound weird, we look weird, we don't we're not eloquent as they say. But yeah, I appreciate all of you who have viewed this video live or on a replay, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.